Alright, channel, welcome back. There's a lot of questions. I'm a member of like two Facebook groups and a Discord group, and there's a lot of questions get asked, especially by new players. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, we were all there at one time. We had to figure things out. So I'm going to try to make some of the more basic questions I've seen. Um, Try to answer some questions right quick because I think it's important. Storage and villagers and tools, it kind of, you have to learn what you're doing. So let's take this one step at a time. We have villagers. These villagers will work in workstations. Okay. The smithy is making tools. Shut up, donkey. Can't take you anywhere. The smithy is making tools. Okay. Those tools, when they're made, will go to the resource storage because that's default where they put them. The villagers who need to use those tools, such as the farmers need to get hoes, and smithy may need a hammer, the hunting lodge is going to need knives, the workshop's going to need knives. They're going to pull those resources from resource storage. The thing people forget is if you've got tools being made, you have to look at this little thing right here, the little hammer with the circle on it. And what that's going to do is we're making stone axes. We're making 1.48 stone axes a day, almost one and a half. Stone knives, we're making 1.68 stone knives per day. We're making 0.61 of copper hammers per day. We're not making one whole anything. So if you want to step this up a little, you just change the slider so we could start making 1 point something stone knives, 168. So we're making almost 2 stone knives a day. We can cut that back and make like just 104, 1 stone knife a day. That's usually enough to keep the hunters going, but if they were to get low, you could pick this up and give them more. People forget to go here to the production tab and actually tell how many of something we want to make. I can give them a hammer, I can give them the resources, but if they're not told what to make or how many, then they won't do anything. So let's go look in resource storage right quick and see how many stone knives we actually have. And you just take a quick inventory. Let's see, we're doing, whoa, we're over on firewood. I need to turn that down a little bit. We're good on logs, good on planks, good on, well, limestone's getting there. We're good on sticks. Another quick note, never mind, I'll cover that in a minute. I don't see, okay, stone axes, there's 12. We got 12 stone axes. I've got a woodcutter that's more axes than we need, so we can sell some of these. I could sell 6 of those right quick and make a little money. We've got 36 stone. So to make stone knives, it takes, what, 2 stone? So you can figure you can make quite a few more knives, and it's 4 for axes, so you can make more axes and knives. We've got stone hoes, we've got 2. We've only got 1 stone knife. So it may be better to pick that production up to 2 a day for a couple of days and see how that goes. You just have to look in the storage and see what's there, see how many people are needing it. The hunters need knives, the workshop needs knives, but I don't have anybody in the workshop. I'm running it myself as we need new bowls and buckets and stuff like that. For now, this is a smaller village I have that I had started. It's not the one that I did the walkthrough for the other day. So stone knives, we're getting a little behind on those. So we're gonna pick this up to, let's just go all the way up to 2 a day. I think it was an even 2 back there. Yeah, 2. We're gonna make 2 total in one day. So that's gonna be stone. So to keep from going to where I need to go, the mining shack, the excavation shed's up there. Wrong button, sorry. We can just go to management, right? Your management tab. You want to go to the buildings, and we want to look at extraction, excavation shed. Same thing. How much stone are they bringing in per day? Well, we need to go to here. And we're getting 36% stone. That's 26.54 a day. Total per day. Listed over there. Total one day. So 26 stone per day. That's not bad. They should be able to keep up with tools making that much stone. We're also bringing in limestone. We're bringing in some straw. Um, and no clay because I don't need clay right now, but we are bringing in some straw. I'm getting ready to make dab. I may go harvest clay myself to get caught up. It just depends. I haven't decided yet. But straw is for animal feed also, so I need to make sure that I'm bringing in straw on a regular basis. But this is how it works. You've got to go to this management part. You've got to tell them how much of something you want. Same with the woodshed. Well, actually, that's under excavation, isn't it? Extraction? Yeah, right there, woodshed 2. I've only got one woodshed. But if you give them an axe, and you can just put it in the storage. You don't have to put it in the workstation itself. You can, but next time they run out of axes, they're going to look at resource storage, and that's where they're going to pull tools from. We're bringing in 34 logs a day, 17 sticks. We're bringing in 15, almost 16 firewood. I need to turn that down. That's way too much firewood. We're starting to build up way too much firewood. Let's turn that down to, okay, I want to say 7 a day, 7.4, that'll work. And I need to build a few houses, so I need to keep the planks coming in for now. But this is the trick, is to give them a task after you've given them a tool. And I hope this answers those questions about resource storage, how they get tools, and how they use them. So, yeah, that's the big thing. Now, what I was going to tell you a minute ago that I decided not to, and then forgot what I was going to say. Mother freaker, what the hell was I looking at? Let's go back over here and look. My mind's all over the place today, I'm sorry. I was going to talk about, firewood. Firewood. You need to keep firewood. It's important. If the villagers do not have firewood, I swear to God, somebody in the comments, tell me. If I'm wrong, tell me. They will burn sticks. They run out of firewood. You can look at these sticks, 129, that's gone overnight. They will literally burn sticks for firewood if they don't have firewood. It took me a while to figure that out, but I guarantee you, if they run out of firewood, they will burn sticks. I've mapped it, I've looked at it, I've tried it. They will burn every stick you've got. They'll go through 1,000 sticks so fast it's not even funny. Okay, so the second thing we want to talk about is farming. It works pretty much just like the other things I just showed you. You have to give the farmers something to do. If they don't have a task, then you can give them hoes and shovels and sacks and whatever they need, and it's all listed right here on the farming shed. If you open it up, it'll tell you tools right here. You got to have a hoe, a bag, and a sickle. Okay? They have sickles, they have bags, and they have hoes. Hoes. Gotta have hoes for farmers. Okay. Bad joke, sorry. So, anyway, you gotta have hoes, bags, and sickles. They have tools, and there's extra tools in storage. And I kind of make farm tools as I need them, but I will put the productionist on it, probably the smithy on it, and probably in the next year or two we'll be cranking out more hoes and more sickles. But right now I think we're okay with what we've got. But there's no task here, right? There's no task button. There's nowhere to give them a task. So how do you do that? Well, it's in the farming tab right here. It's a little wheat growing out of the ground. There's your fields. Field 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, fields are planted at certain times of the year. And you can see that if you open up your farming bag. You right click, you go to fields, and there are your seasons. It tells you what can be planted, which season, and when it's harvested, depending on when it's planted. And of course, you can plant fertilizer yourself. So right now we're planting rye and we're planting wheat. It's the only two things that could be planted this season. Everything else is X'd out. So rye and wheat. Okay, we have a pretty good bit of oat grain, rye grain, and wheat. But if I want to put it in another field, we can come right down here by the pigs. The easiest way to show you how to do this is just do it. So that tree's kind of in the way, and the pigs are running here. May not be the best place to do this. Now I'm lagging a little bit too, sorry. I think I'm all the way to the road of these fields. Yeah, I can't. Well, I might get a small field right here. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a small field right here. Go to buildings, farming. I want to go to fields. That brings up our little indicator. Come right here behind this house. And I like to butt them up right next to each other. Okay, we put in another small field here. Wow, nice. So this is field number 7. Okay, so we want to go back to our management tab. We want to go to fields. We want to go to 7. 7 is empty. Nothing gets planted in 7. We could use a little more wheat. So being as we can plant that right now, I'll just go down. You can pick any crop you want. It's all listed right here, and you've even got a clear button. You can clear the field. Like if you got one that you're growing rye grain in and you want to change it to oat grain, just do clear and come over here and clear all of it out and then select whichever one you want. So we're going to go with wheat. I'm going to double click it, and I'm going to come over here and just put wheat. Now, we've got a field of wheat. On keyboard, mouse and keyboard, I just hit escape. It says your fields have changed and you want to keep the changes. Yes. So now if you look, we've got wheat. Right here, wheat. 18 spots. Now watch what happens. I'm putting my bag up. And as soon as the farmers come to work, it's early morning. They're sitting around the fire still. As soon as they come to work, they'll come over here. They'll hoe this up and fertilize it, and they'll plant wheat. The last day of fall, they'll plant that with wheat. So that's how you set up your fields, and you can manage those fields. All you have to do is go to the field, see what number it is. This is field number 3. Okay, field number 3, go to management, go to fields, go to field number 3, and I just double click it. And this is one that's half rye grain, half oat grain. Okay, so right now it's showing 36 rye grain, 30 oat grain, but it can't be planted this time of year, so there's nothing planted. But it's showing you that there's 35 or 35. That's 35, not 36. My eyes are horrible. 35 or 35 rye grain. So you can see what's planted in the field. And it tells you plant growth. That's green. They're growing. It tells you if it's ready to harvest. It tells you if it's unknown or unplowed, unfertilized, or not grubbed up. So there's a lot of options in the management tab for fields. And you don't have to do anything. You can do this sitting anywhere. And that's the beauty of this game is I don't have to be at the field I want to edit it. I don't have to be at the resource storage in order to tell it or at the smithy to tell it to make more hammers. It can be done from anywhere. So my guys will take care of this. I don't have to worry about it. As soon as they come to work, they'll start working on it. I just set them up and let them go. I do pay attention to, like, right now there's some stuff that needs to be done. I need to go to buildings. Houses are good. I need somebody in the herbalist hut. I need somebody at the water well. Where else has got some red on it? I need somebody in the sewing hut and the workshop too. So I just need to hire a few more people or bring them into the village. Okay, barn workers are there. There's the farmers. If you watch, she's heading out. That one should go with her. It's a really small field. It's not like there's a lot of work to do, and they'll get it done pretty quick. It's first thing in the morning. But I set that field up before they ever came to work. And as soon as they go to work, they're like, oh, well, we've got a task. And that's how you set tasks up. You have to give them something to do, even if they've got tools. And that task button is something a lot of people don't tell new players about. And eventually you'll figure it out. But, yeah, I just thought, what the hell? Make a little tutorial, show you how things done. She's grubbing up the field. And when she gets it grubbed up, she'll fertilize. Or he may even come fertilize for her. I don't know. Sometimes they're lazy. I thought I had 2 farmers in the shed. I may not. Yeah, there's another one. She should grab a bag and start fertilizing, and she's not. I don't understand. They usually work in pairs of 2 when there's tasks to do. But anyway, they'll grub it up, do it, and plant wheat, and that wheat will come up, and summer, I think summer? No, yeah, after winter. Tomorrow's winter. This is the last day of fall. It'll grow through the winter. First day of spring, they'll harvest it out. Yeah. So that's how you automate stuff. That's how things are done in the resource management part. As long as they've got tools in resource storage, and as long as you have given them a task, they'll do it. It'll work every time. The game runs so well. I'm so happy with the way they designed it. You've got these little signboards if you're right close to a station. If not, just use the management tab. You don't even have to be there to do it. Hope this helps somebody. It's small run through. This is my little secondary village I play sometimes. It's right here on the main river. Let's go ahead and show you where I'm at on the map just for shits and giggles. Yeah, right here. And there's not a lot of room here to spread out. You can go this way, but you're killing off there's a bison herd in here. You'll interrupt, but there's more other places. Just make sure you know where they're at per quest. And I've got my donkeys and pigs down the hill here, yeah, behind the farmland. I need to make more farmland. I may even expand over into here. Haven't decided yet. I just play with this map. When I'm bored with the other one, I think everybody's probably got 2 or 3 games that they play. But anyway, that's an introduction and tutorial on how to use resource storage and making sure your people have what they need. Hope you enjoyed the video. Keep watching. I will do videos on a regular basis. May not be every day, but every couple of days you'll get content. Thanks for watching. Y'all be good.